Okay, Bismillah, let's revise the quiz on agreement, finite, tenses, and um, yes, and non-finite. So I will start with the first question. Bismillah. The last one was, it's whose turn? Okay. If you go through the choices, we have hasn't, wasn't, isn't, aren't. There is a pattern here, my friends. What is the pattern? It's his turn, please. So we have has, this is what? Singular, was, singular, is, singular, or plural. So we choose what? The different. But if we have three plural and one singular, I'll choose the singular. But I prefer to get the simple subject. Okay, to understand. I need the subject here. If I say the artistic talents of Barbara, most known for blah, 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 blah. How can we deal with this? If I'm asking you, what is the simple subject here? Is it talents? Is it Barbara? Is it novel? Is it conversation? What do you think, my friend? What do you think? Okay, I will zoom in a little bit, right? What do you think, my friend? Huh? I'm asking you, what is the simple subject here? Huh? Novel? Is he right, my friends? Is it novel? What is the rule? The rule is, if you want to get the simple subject, you will find the subject and the verb are separated. They can be separated by what? Yes. Prepositional phrases, relative, no, relative clauses, or comma, space, comma, dash, interrupter, or bracket, interrupter, bracket. Okay, so what we are supposed to do is to eliminate all prepositional phrases, to trim and get rid of the relative clauses. Anything between commas, anything between dashes, anything between brackets, you need to get rid of them because we call them separators. They separate the subject from the verb, the simple subject from the verb. I want you to apply this. The artistic talents of Barbara. So what am I supposed to eliminate here? Which is? Before most. Before most, we have of. This is a prepositional phrase. So you need to get rid of it. Yes, very good. That's another thing. So you will eliminate the prepositional phrase. It's a separator. We have another separator here, which is comma. كلام كتير. Comma. So we have comma, interrupter, comma. So I need also to get rid of all of this. So it seems to me that the simple subject will be talents. Talents singular or plural? Plural. So talents what are? Thank you. Next. Now we have pronouns. Okay. Your answers, my friends, here. What you are going to kill? To kill the baby? It's okay. We have pronouns here and we need to know the antecedent, my friend, brother Ibrahim. Your answers, my friends, were okay. All of A or B or okay خلاص ما صدقش. I'm recording, yes, I believe. Yes. Because we are recording, yes. Don't expose him. Don't expose him. Okay. Yes, Ibrahim? Okay, start from Japan achieved a 40% reduction in plastic bag. These of the cashiers were introduced to ask cashiers were instructed to ask customers whether wanted. Yes, so you need to ask yourself a very good. Who wanted the bag? The customers, singular or plural? Is plural, yes. So it seems to us that it should be what? They. Thank you. Ed. Yes, my friend. If it's he or she. One, I will show you. When I say one, that's a good question. One must work hard if they, he, or she wants to succeed. One must work hard if they, one is singular. Can I say one must work hard if they? No, if what? He or she. Did I answer the question? Thank you so much. Okay. مستر يلا إياد. Do you have a pattern here? جماعة معلش, I need to ask a question. If I have 3 finite and 1 non-finite, do we choose the non-finite? Yes. Wrong.
It only happens with plural or singular.
This pattern we only use with subject-verb agreement. If you have 3 singular and 1 plural, choose the different plural. If you have 3 plural and 1 singular, choose the singular. Do you have this pattern here? Very good. Sweep is a plural verb. Are plural verb. Where plural verb. Sweeps singular verb. So you choose the different. But where is the subject also? Very good. Here I don't have a problem because the subject is very close to the verb. I have a problem if there is a interrupter, or we call it separator, because we need to get rid of all those separators. What are the separators? Do you remember? Number 1, prepositional phrases. Prepositional phrases start with a prepositions like what? If, of, in, above, after, before, among, like, unlike, by. Yes. So for yes, thank you. And for prepositions. Okay. Also, if we have a relative what clause, the relative clauses start with what? Relative pronouns like that, who, whom, whose, which. Also when and where. If you have them, you eliminate all of them. If you have anything between 2 commas, between 2 dashes, between 2 brackets, you need to eliminate them to match the simple subject with the simple verb. But here I don't have this problem. I don't have a separator. I have the subject she, and she singular, so I have to say sweeps. Yes. Finite and non-finite, right? Okay, finite verb. If I say I play, or I to play, or I playing, where is the verb here? Play. If this is what we call finite verb. If there is a to, before the verb, so it's not a verb. We call it a non-finite. It looks like a verb, but it's not a verb. I cannot say I to play because the subject needs a finite what? Verb. To play and playing, they are not verbs, so we call them a non-finite verbs. You're welcome. طيب. Number, okay, that's okay. I will try to explain again, يا جماعة. Again, I will try to explain the finite and the non-finite. There are three cases you need a finite verb. Three cases you must choose a finite verb, يعني a normal verb. Number one, subject plus finite verb. When I say she plays or playing, Ali, plays. This is the finite verb because I have here a subject and the subject needs a finite verb. This is a non-finite verb. I don't want it here. This is the first case when we need a finite verb. Number two, if you have subject plus separator plus you should have a finite what? Finite verb. I will give you an example. Look at this example. The teacher whom you hate. Look at these. Speaking or speaks. Wait for me. I need to ask a question. Where is the subject here, my friends? Teacher. Where is the verb? Hate, right? You are wrong. You are wrong. My friends, this is what? Excellent. Relative clause. And the relative clause has its own subject and own verb. So you and hate, these are the subject and verbs of whom the subjects and verbs of the relative clause. I still need a verb, a finite verb for the subject teacher. So the teacher is speaking or speaks? Speaks. Is it clear? This is case number number two. Case number three, if you have subject plus finite verb كلام ويجي لي ايه؟ and after and space. This space must be a finite verb. ايه ده؟ Shall we have two finite verbs? In case three, we must choose two finite verbs because of a and. Look at the example. I studied hard and to go or went. What's the difference between to go and went? To go, is it finite or non-finite? Non-finite because it's preceded by to. Went is a finite verb. In this case, do we need a finite or a non-finite? Finite, because we have what? And. And so and means that we need two finite verbs. The first finite verb is studied and the second finite verb is a went. So, جماعة, these three cases, you must get a finite verb. If you do not have those cases, you must choose a non-finite. طب عايزين differentiate between non-finite. Okay, so if we don't have one, if we don't have two, one اللي هو subject plus finite. If you don't have two اللي هو subject separated finite. If you don't have three, which is subject finite and finite. If you don't have one, two, and three, you need to choose non-finite verb. والnon-finite verbs يا جماعة ممكن يبقى to plus verb أو comma plus ing. طب إمتى؟ If you have a comma, choose non-finite ing. Non-finite ing. If you have a comma before the space, again, if you have a comma before the space, you must choose the non-finite ing. If there is no comma, choose the non-finite a to. Look at the examples. بصوا يا جماعة. I was the first teacher sorry, space, and I need to choose between kick or to kick Noor out of the sorry Noor. No, not this Noor, another one. I cannot kick Noor at all. He's my brother. Okay. فالريكوردنج بقدره يعني. Okay. I was the first teacher. Okay. If we revise the three cases, the subject here has a finite verb, right? So I don't have one. Do we have subject and separated and non-finite? No. No. Do we have and? No. No. So we choose non-finite. Non-finite. Okay. To kick. Is it clear? Yes. But if there is a comma here, I'll choose to kick or kicking. Kicking. ing because of what? Of the comma. Is it clear, my friends? The differences between finite and non-finite. ما ask the question without Mr. أنا عندي okay, ask. Oh, okay. مستر هو الكومة دي بتيجي في الاختيار. No. You will find it in the question itself. If it's in the question before the space, use non-finite ing. If there is no comma, use the non-finite too. I understood. Okay. It doesn't matter. You are great. Whose turn? Okay. Omar, go back, my friends, please. Emmanuel, okay, my friends, working from a discovery, this is an introductory phrase. If the sentence starts with an introductory phrase, so you need to predict that after the phrase, there will be what? Subject, and you need to get the verb. You forget about, oh yes, you forget about the introductory phrase. From working to the comma. Forget about it. So the subject will be Emanuela and Jennifer. Subject. Okay, my friends, here we have dash, kalam, dash. It's a separate, eliminate. So the subject, يا جماعة. So this is the subject and the verb recreated. and we have and. So and means that we have what? Two finite verbs. يبقى في another finite verb اللي هو مين يا جماعة؟ reprogrammed. يبقى هم recreated and reprogrammed. يبقى here we have two finite verbs because of what? And are we supposed here to choose a finite verb? No, we have to choose a non-finite. طب non-finite two or non-finite ing? Two. When will we choose? Yes, if there had been a comma after bacteria, we would have chosen non-finite ing. لكن ما فيش comma هنا يبقى I'll choose the non-finite يا جماعة two. بصوا بقى المينينج is very important. Recreated and reprogrammed whatever two. Okay, quickly. Was, is, has, were. Do we have a pattern? Without thinking. Very good. Singular, singular, singular. Plural. So we choose the plural one. Okay. طب فين بقى the subject؟ شفتوا يا جماعة؟ كل ده بصوا from to all of those are phrases. So you eliminate them. So the subject is objects plural where. Okay, now we are dealing يا جماعة to tell is telling, told, and tells. We have tenses here, right? And also we have finite and a non-finite. لأن tells, this is a verb, so this is finite, but finite present. Told, finite past. Is telling, finite present continuous right now. To tell, non-finite. Let's analyze it. In the history novel, all of this يا جماعة introductory. Yes, it's a prepositional phrase working as an introductory phrase. يبقى في subject. Where is the subject? الauthor اللي هي مين؟ Yes, this is the subject. Where is the verb? It has a verb هنا يا جماعة, and it's a finite. الله. يبقى أنا هنا محتاج ايه؟ non-finite. طب لو كان هنا في and كنت اخترت two finite verbs, but I don't have and the subject already has a finite verb, so I need a non-finite. طب انا عندي non-finite two, non-finite ing. انتوا قلتوا two. ليه؟ مفيش كاما. لو كان في هنا كاما كنا اخترنا non-finite ing. اوكي. طيب لو انا حليت دي بسرعه يا جماعه في ايه يا جماعه and what does it mean? That I should have two finite verbs. بصوا يا جماعه هي that. شفتوا relative clause that, and it should have a subject and a verb. ادي اول verb ليها. Was praised. This is the finite verb, the first finite verb. And انا محتاج non finite. محتاج ايه يا جماعه؟ سوري. finite. الوحيد اللي finite هنا مين؟ developed. You are right. Okay. It was there. That. Price. That that price ماله. Yes, this is the first. Sorry, this is the first. Premiered. Her first. I know. And I need a second one.
اللي هو that was praised for كذا 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 and
sorry. a piece. لا, it can't be because this is over. Cancel it.
Two dashes. It's between two dashes.
Yes. Cancel it.
So listen,
It
but that
was.
price premium برضه غلط. هي it was and developed. لا. Listen, it was the
It was there. Yes. It was there that Price premiered her first symphony and developed. So the only choice here is to, yes, I must have a finite what? A finite verb. انت اتكلمت على الباس. No, it's different here. لا, but I need you to answer it. You understand the rule. هي هنا احنا we are not testing. لا, احنا لو كان عندي develops يا جماعة، لو عندي develops و developed present and past، احنا we check the tenses. لكن احنا هنا we are dealing with finite and non-finite. هنا مفيش tenses هنا يا جماعة. ما عنديش present و past و future. ده finite و non-finite. انت now you understand it الرول. Okay. Okay. هنا Price هي اللي premiered و developed relations with other artists. That's the second one. It was and developed. Who developed? Who developed relationships? Price. So Price premiered her first symphony and developed relationships with other Black artists. Okay, now we are dealing with tenses. Okay, whose turn? Okay.
Like other amphibians, that they're introductory. That would probably
We need to get another verb, right?
Yeah.
Where are the other verbs? Where are the other verbs? We are dealing with tenses, so we need other verbs. Helps. Give her a chance, please. Okay, my friends. So we have is and we have helps. So these are present or past?
Present.
So where is the present one to create consistency? Survives. And also, this is science, Agama. We are presenting scientific information and facts. Facts and science present simple. Okay. Now, this is we have finite present, finite past, present, and non-finite. I will start with Parker's crucial finding was the first. Where is the subject here? Yes, salam. Yes, salam. We have apostrophe S here. Finding. This is the subject. Well, Allah. This is the what? Finite. So we here need another finite verb. Do we have and? No. So I need a non-finite. Which one is the non-finite? To place. Last question, pronouns. Last question, pronouns. Okay, we have this one is they are. Do we have possessive? Does it express possessive here? No. And here it is. طب there. Possessive plural and it's possessive singular. We need to get the antecedent. We need to get the antecedent. Okay, here he said the findings. I need to ask myself the findings of what or whom? Abdullah, British. So how many scientists? Two. Very good. So the findings of whom? Findings of whom يا جماعة? Yes, singular or plural? Singular or plural? Yes, so there or it's? ما شاء الله ما شاء الله. Yeah, أكيد.